Welcome back, Magic fans. This is your captain speaking. So, Captain Clyde here today. We've only got a few spoilers, just three actual cards from the set of StrixHaven. However, they have posted, and I've been able to find some cards that are the alternate Japanese versions of the Mystical Archive cards. And I've got to tell you guys, whoa, my lord. So, the first card here we'll talk about, guys, is the Elite Spellbinder. It's a white and two colors for a 3/1 flyer. As long as the Spellbinder enters, when the Spellbinder enters the battlefield, look at target opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it. As long as that card remains exiled, the owner can basically play it if they pay 2 extra mana for it. So obviously this is Paulo Vitor Rosa's World Championship card. I think this is going to be a really good card, really on par with other white powerhouses we've seen here recently, especially because for 3 mana, you can jerk a card out of their hand and keep it out of their hand so that they can't cast it unless they spend extra mana for it. I mean, it's white hand destruction in a sense. I think it's going to fit in very well with things like Hate Bears and things like that. So I think this card has some promise. It's only a rare. I don't know exactly if it's going to catch on or not, but I do have to say that I do like it. So as we move on to the next card that was spoiled this weekend, we have Rip Apart, a white and a red, and you get two options. A, deal 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker, or destroy target artifact or enchantment, and it's an uncommon. The only thing I got to say about this is just wow. I mean, this is Lightning Helix with a better upside. I mean, yeah, you don't gain 3 life, and if that's the kind of thing that you're in for, then so be it. But the utility on this, creature or planeswalker, you can't hit the opponent, but also, too, you get target artifact or enchantment destroyed. Like, this is this hits all the removal spectrum of everything. I mean, it's probably not going to kill a planeswalker, but it might finish one off. But it will kill creatures. It's going to destroy artifacts and enchantments. I think this is going to see a lot of play in a lot of formats. I'm talking modern, standard, you name it. I think this is going to be a thing. The only thing keeping this from being a $5 to $10 card is the fact it's a sorcery. This card is just amazing, guys. Really do like this card. All right, and then our last card that was previewed this weekend we get a chance to look at. It's called the Venerable Warsinger. It's a white, red, and a colorless for a 3/3 Spirit Cleric, and it's rare. It has Vigilance and Trample. So already you've got two keywords on a 3/3 for 3 creature. And whenever the Spellslinger deals combat damage to a player, you may return target creature card with a mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of damage the Warslinger dealt to that player. I mean, could you think of a better card for a red, white, solid red, splash white weenie deck that just says, hey, not only am I going to punch you in the face, but I'm going to get this creature back out of the graveyard and put it right back on the field? I mean, the things that cost 3, that if this thing gets through and hits the opponent, that will just bring into the battlefield, oh my god. I mean, the 2/2 that exiles things 4 or less, which is double white, that's a 3 cost. The card we just looked at earlier, that's white mana, that's a 3 cost. Um, what's that one? The companion that's 3/2 that you get stuff out of the graveyard, it's a 3 cost. The dog, there's so much good stuff for 3 or less that it's just insane. Not to mention, you're playing red. You could play a pump spell, make this a 6/6, and maybe even trick out something on turn 4 that should not be on the field. I mean, you're playing red turn 2, you could discard something huge, give this thing +3/+3 hit for 6, and God knows what might happen to this thing. You might jerk out of the graveyard, put it on the battlefield. I think this has a lot of potential, and I'm just as a 3/3 for 3, I just can't say enough good things about it. This thing seems just beef, no doubt. So the next thing we want to talk about, guys, is this is the Japanese alternate art for all the Mystical Archive cards. And there's a chance that in the American boosters and packs, when you open them, that you'll get one of these alternate cards instead of the normal Mystical Archive card. So all these cards I already went through, these are all the Japanese ones. I just seen these come out maybe today or yesterday. Probably today, to be honest with you. I don't remember seeing them yesterday. But let's run through them real quick because these things are just gorgeous. So the very first thing that we have over here on the right Uh, we have Putrefy. Not a real big deal, but still the art in this thing is just great, and I love it. The next thing here, you know, this is Lightning Helix, and oh my God, is this gorgeous! Like Wizards of the Coast, what are you guys doing to us? Why make alternate versions? Why can't we just have these things and not the other ones? Because these are just bonkers pretty. This is excuse me, this is Growth Spiral. I mean, oh my lord, is that beautiful? Over here we have Electrolyze. Imagine these in foil. Oh, that just gives me a stiffy thinking about it. Oh my god, these things are beautiful. So we go on to the next ones. So the next ones here, we have D-Spark, which I gotta admit, it's a lot better than the other one. I like it a lot. Here we have Weather the Storm. This art is just beautiful. Just beautiful. Snakeskin Veil, again, beautiful art. And then finally here we have Regrowth. Just hands down phenomenal. Not to mention the way the set symbol is to denote rarity over here in the corner. Oh, these things are just, can't say enough good things about them. They're so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh, here, Primal Command. This is just beautiful. Oh, Natural Order. Ooh. And then this, Crows and Grip. Now this, oh my god, this thing. I'd play with this so much. And then Harmonize. Uh, I mean, even though it is Harmonize, this is still just a sweet kind of Jedi thing, levitating the rocks. I love all this stuff. Like all these Japanese altars are just amazing. I mean, this is Cultivate. Like it's rich, it's colorful. Like I just love it. Oh my god. This is Channel. Please, for the love of God, let me get one of these channels in foil. This thing is just nuts. Oh, it's so pretty. So after Channel, we have Adventurous Impulse. Again, beautiful art. I just can't say enough good things about it. You know, and then over here we have Abundant Harvest. Again, just beautiful. Oh goodness. All these alternate Japanese cards are just phenomenal. Urza's Rage. Oh, this Urza's Rage looks beautiful. Can't say enough good things. Thrill of Possibilities. Um, Not real fond of the whole cat thing, but I do know there's a little, cat niche out there. And I'm sure they'll love this, 'cause I think it looks pretty sweet. Over here, after that, we have Stone Rain. Uh, Not the kind of Stone Rain I would like, but still the art in general I think is really nice. Probably could be better, but yeah, we'll see. And then this. This is Shock. And it is shocking. This thing is just, again, all these art cards that are Japanese are just beautiful. Yeah, the text and everything is in Japanese, looks cool, but even the box, the small box and the box off to the side, it tells what it is. Like, why can't we get cards like this in American? Same picture, just wrote in American here, wrote in American here, wrote in American here. Like, these cards are just amazing. I love these altars. God, I hope I get a bunch of them. Next, we come here. We got Mixus Mastery, which I think it's pretty sweet. It's not too bad. Next here, we have Infuriate. Beautiful card art. It's just beautiful. And then here we got the Vengeance, which this art, it almost looks like Nahiri, to be honest with you. But once again, drawn well, great face, very colorful. Just love it. And then this one over here, look at my notes here. Oh, Grape Shot. This is Grape Shot. This, yeah, little explosions, to symbolize the grape shot, a caster, just spot on. Just, I love this layout and this new form. Just love it to death. So then here we get Faithless Looting. This makes up for the travesty, what I call a hate crime of the Elder Faithless Looting card. I hope to God I only pull these because this is just beautiful. Oh man. Then here, Reclaim the Firstborn. This is a sweet card. The baby, monster stealing it, really on par. Um, Over here, We have Chaos Warp. I'm not really sure what the art means, but it does kind of give you the yin yang feel. You know, the art's great. I like it a lot. I think it's really cool. This is Village Rites. Very, very cool art, in my opinion. So much better than what we had before. Move on to the next one here. So, Tendrils. I think I might like the other Tendrils better, but this card is no slouch. I mean, it's very pretty. It's right on par, and I got nothing but good things to say about it. Tainted Pact. I mean, a skeleton in the background symbolizing death. A guy sitting in his lap, basically. Just really cool. Sign in Blood. Like, this art picture is phenomenal. I love the guy with the mask. You know, just whipping away the blood and signing papers left and right. Oh, um, this is the Inquisition of Kolazak. I am not real sure I like this. Once again, the card layout's great, but not really digging this picture. Looks like a bad night in the bathroom after Taco Bell. But anyway, um, so that there's one out of a million I don't like. Then we go here. This is the new Eliminate picture, and that's just stunning artwork. Oh God, I'll be playing these if I have to. These things are amazing. Doomblade. Um, it's all right. Definitely could be worse than some other things, but I do like it. And then over here after Doomblade, this is Dark Ritual. This is just phenomenal. Imagine this thing in foil with the little red hand and the ghost stuff all foiled out. Oh, so pretty. And this Crux of Fate, it's okay. It's got the whole dragon theme going with it. They're all Oriental dragons, so it's kind of cool. Not a real big fan, but I can get behind it just because of the Oriental setting and things like that, the layout. So not the best, but definitely not bad. Let's see. Then next here we got agonize, uh, agony of memories. The discard spell, not too bad. Uh, this is the world. That's the counter spell. Love the art. Love the character. Just phenomenal. Oh, Tezzy's Gambit here. Um, I like this a lot better than the other one. I mean, it doesn't really depict him very well, but from the Asian side, it's very nice. The head's on par. I like this better than the other one personally. Just that's just me. Strategic planning. I think this is pretty sweet. Do like it. Not many strategic planning cards I have had pictures of that I thought were cool. This one is definitely a cool factor. So we'll move forward to the next set real quick. We have Negate. Not too shabby. I like the picture. I like how he's just whacking a spell away like, no thank you, sir. We got a Mind's Desire here. Looks very beautiful. I like the background. I like the little star. It's definitely nice. Here we have Memory Lapse. This is very colorful. This in foil is going to be a treat. A real treat. And then we have your counter spell. Um, Seems okay. Definitely a fan of the older counter spell. But this definitely has some play to it. With it being blue surrounded by red. I think it'll really pop when it comes out on a card. So looking forward to that one as well. So the next one here we're going to look at, get my notes again. Compulsive research. Yeah, it's okay. Guys studying stuff in the background, not too shabby. Brainstorm. Um, Not really one of my favorites. I think I've seen better brainstorms than this. But whatever. Here, oh, excuse me, guys. It's late. It's late today. Blue Sun Zenith. This is pretty sweet. I do like this card. Now Blue Sun guy doing the spells or praying to it or what have you. Like it a lot. And Teferi's Protection. Now, Teferi's a very powerful magic card. And I know people don't like it very much, but this depiction of Teferi, all fight style, with still having his classic look, but more depicted in a Japanese style. This is just awesome. I mean, I could just, yeah, like, I like this. This is sweet. This is something that somebody be like, man, you're playing a Teferi card? I'm like, yeah, I am. And look how cool it is. Like, this card is just amazing. Man. Make a Teferi look good. Now that's something. So next here we have Revitalize. Pretty sweet little card. Nice art. This is Manitive. Not a fan of this. Um, just because the picture is not all that hot. But yeah, I'm just not getting it. But anyway, so next we move on to God's Willing. This is a pretty sweet God's Willing card picture. I like it a lot. Gift of Estates. It's pretty sweet. I like how it's nice and white and plush. The foil of this would be really cool. All right, moving forward, we have Ephemerate. Not too shabby. And then this here, this is Divine Gambit. Now, this Divine Gambit picture is sweet. Nice big dragon, all that good stuff. Just wow. You know, and then here we have Defiant Strike. I like this picture. Lots of blues and whites with the guy fishing on the octopus, doing the whole thing. This is pretty sweet. Here, Day of Judgment. This is pretty sweet. It's got the scales for judgment and so forth, and all the whooshy stuff coming off of it. Different hands. This is a pretty sweet Divine Judgment card, if I do say so myself. Like it a lot. And finally, is our last card, Rising of the Second Sun. Not a fan of this card, but I do like the bird swirl that goes into the sun. You've got the little altar here with the opening that goes out into what looks like, the world, and that's the river. And at the same time, if you look at it, it looks kind of like an elk or some kind, or maybe even you could say it was Nicobolus with his horns, and that was his jewel on the top. Not a fan of playing this card, but you got to admit this is a sweet card, a version of Coming of the Second Sun. So with that said, these are all the cards we have to go over for today, guys. I do appreciate your time. Give me a like and a comment down below. Tell me what you think of these new Japanese altar cards. I'm really in love with them. I think these are better than the ones that we're getting over here for our English language cards. And you just take the Japanese off us and slap English on it. I'm sold. Let's make all the cards like this. Give me a comment down below. What do you think? Are these the kind of cards that we need to see in Magic? This kind of art style, these kind of layout designs, or do you like the Mystic Archives the way they are before? Or do you like the regular cards or the old cards like from Time Spiral? Tell me down in the comments below and let's have a conversation about it. As always, guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends, get them on the channel so I can get a little support. Do appreciate that. And remember, until next time, get out there, be vaccinated, play with your friends. Let's get some Magic going. Let's sit down at tables. Let's start these Magic Fests back up. And remember to always be kind until next time. This is the Captain speaking. Talk to you later, guys.